Hey, what's up, y'all? Just kind of walking around, just kind of thinking to myself here across the street. I got this email today actually from a fan of mine, and I do appreciate fan mail, but he kind of came at me. He didn't come correct, as my African American friends might say. He didn't come correct. And for any white people who don't know what he didn't come correct means, it means he came at me in a bit of a disrespectful way. So, hey, there's a black guy right there. See guys? I'm awesome. I'm fucking around. So this guy sends me an email. He's like, hey man, I fucking love your videos. You're a talent. I think you're really funny, and what you're doing is, you know, unique, and it's an inspiration. Now, I'm paraphrasing here, but this is what he said basically. And he's like, you know, just to tell you about myself, you know, I'm from Europe. I'm well educated. Blah 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 blah. You know, like the opposite of you. That's what he said. He said, I'm well educated, book smart. You know, the opposite of you. Okay, all right. We'll talk about that here in a second. Okay. So I'm uneducated now because I didn't go to college. He said he has a master's degree. And now listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I'm not trying to like downplay your master's degree. All right, I'm gonna make a point here in a second. It's gonna be pretty fucking real, man. Okay. Then he went on to say some shit like, you know, I don't fight. You know, like I prefer to fight with words rather than my fist because I think it's just stupid. Meaning that if you have a conflict and you solve it with physical violence rather than logic and words, as we all try to do, but sometimes you can't avoid it. Sometimes you gotta fight, okay? He says that's stupid. He thinks it's just dumb, okay? So now I'm stupid. Okay, so I'm uneducated, I'm a savage, okay, hold on, okay. And then he went on to talk about drugs, and he said, you know, I just don't get it, I think it's stupid, like doing drugs. Okay, wow, dude. Let me ask you something, man. You like music? You like music? Oh, you do? Okay. Well, all those musicians who made that beautiful music that's enhanced your life throughout the years, quote, Bill Hicks, real fucking high on drugs, alright? That's a classic Bill Hicks bit. He's a comedian. Died a long time ago. Alright? If you like music, chances are those people do drugs. So what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You think drugs are stupid? Okay. I mean, okay, that's fine. You think that psychedelic drugs offer no benefit? You think it's all hokey pokey bullshit? You don't think there's anything real to take from that experience? Okay. Let's go back to fighting. Now, he goes on to say that he thinks that solving problems with a fist rather than words is stupid. Now, is it stupid? Yes, it can be. If I get into a fight because a dude talks shit about my shoes, I'm an idiot. If I get into a fight because somebody's trying to rob my mother and I beat the fucking dog shit out of them and kick them in their face so they can't get up anymore because I'm protecting my mom, does that make me stupid? Alright, I'll make another example here. This guy who sent me the email, I totally forgot his name. He described himself as small, skinny, shy. So, for all intents and purposes, when it comes to, you know, fighting, we'll just leave it at that. He's a beta male. Okay? Maybe mentally he's an alpha male. But when it comes to, you know, violence, combat, aggression, protecting himself and those he cares about, he's a fucking beta male. It is literally the same logic as when guys who are scared and don't have the courage to defend themselves in a physical altercation, and I'm not talking about some bullshit where someone's eyeballing you or talking shit. I'm talking about a situation where you legitimately must take action. And it does happen. It's happened to me. It happens to people. This is the real world, sir. I know you're in college and all, and you go to all these universities where everyone's politically correct and everything is music to your little ears and nobody talks shit to you. But in the real world, sometimes you gotta fight. You gotta defend yourself. Okay? A beta male like this guy, who's hating on me, calling me stupid because I've been in fights and I beat people up, not because I wanted to, but because I had to, I'm stupid. Okay. It's literally the same logic as when a very overweight woman who can't get any dick, who gets zero attention from men, hates on men because of it. So what is more comforting for a fat ass woman to think when she can't get laid? Is it more comforting to think, well, I guess based on evolutionary science, being very obese and overweight is not a desirable trait amongst men. Men around the world would generally and unanimously agree that being overweight and looking like a fucking walrus is unattractive. That is an undesirable physical trait in a mate. That is evolutionary science. Okay? Look it up. Or is it more comforting to say, well, the only reason I can't get any attention from men is because of the patriarchy. Because the patriarchy has created these social standards of women. Well, I think that all men would agree, and anybody else would agree who's rational, who's not a fat-ass bitch, would agree that being overweight and obese is not a desirable quality. It's the same as if I am a big fat dude, and I'm putting out videos on YouTube saying, oh, I can't get laid, guys. Feel sorry for me. It's women's fault. Because they don't like a fat guy who has no job and, you know, a small little day. Like, I deserve love too. Well, you know, I'm going to have to deal with a certain amount of rejection, like if I'm that guy. Alright? That's my point, guys. And, you know, he goes on to talk about education, and a lot of people like to say that I'm uneducated. You know, and I don't know what your definition of education is, but to me, education is this. Education is acquired knowledge that is useful, practical, and marketable. Meaning that it's acquired knowledge that you can use to enhance your life, to enhance other people's lives, to solve problems with, and to, you know, gain employment opportunities, right? That's what education is. So, is going to school and paying for school, well, I guess this guy's from Europe, he doesn't have to pay for school, whatever. Just because you go to school, like, is that the only way to acquire knowledge that's useful and marketable and practical? Is it? Or, you know, is doing something like traveling the world and working all different types of jobs around the United States and meeting people from all over the world and having psychedelic experiences and stepping in a boxing ring and going toe-to-toe with another grown man? What do you know about yourself if you've never been in a fight, dude? What do you know about yourself if you've never been in that kind of pressure before? What do you know about yourself as a man? Probably not much, okay? So, fuck your education, alright? Just because you go to school, just because you read some books, sir, does not mean that you're the only one who's educated, quote unquote. I have traveled the world. I have met people from all over the world. I speak other languages. I was a personal trainer. I'm a kickboxing coach. I'm an artist. I can paint. I make videos that inspire and motivate people around the world on a daily basis, and you're saying that I'm uneducated? That I lack knowledge? That I'm ignorant? Are you kidding me? Alright? So, next time anybody watching, especially the men out there, if you want to shit on another guy because he actually has the balls to defend himself when you don't, and that's the reason you're hating on him, think about that. Alright? Don't call guys stupid who fight when they have to. Call guys stupid because they're fighting over a pair of fucking shoes. That's stupid. Okay? But if I'm defending myself, something I believe in or somebody I care about, then, you know, if I'm stupid, then hey man, that's fine, because sometimes words don't solve problems. Sometimes you gotta hurt some people, okay? And any fat ass bitches watching my channel right now, and I know we got some of you, alright? I don't give a fuck if y'all like me. That shit's real, alright? Don't be hating on women who are pretty and desirable to men because you're not. And the cool thing that I'll say to all the fat ass people watching my channel is that being fat is preventable. It is a fixable issue. Okay? Take some personal ownership. Take some personal responsibility. Stop blaming all the motherfuckers for your predicament in life. Alright? Hit the gym. Do a sit-up. Alright? Put down the biscuits and gravy. Yeah, I said it. Alright? And get in shape. And realize that the reason you're not getting any attention from men is not because of society's standards that was created by the patriarchal dominant, whatever bullshit you want to say, okay? Whatever feminist bullshit you want to lay out there. It's because being a fat ass bitch, whether you're male or female, is not a desirable trait amongst a mate. That is evolutionary science. Alright? And just because you go to school and you read some books, that does not mean that you are the only ones who's that is not the only path to being educated, dumbass. Hello. Life experience, dude. Hands on. Would you well, okay, who would you rather say is more educated and probably knows more shit? Would you say it's somebody who went to school and read some books and, you know, theorizes about things? No, I'm not trying to sit here and say that don't go to college, okay? But there's a lot of bullshit that's taught in high school. There's a lot of bullshit that's taught in colleges that offer you no benefit in life. Like when I think of high school, I definitely don't think of education. I think of useless bullshit that people make you learn. All right, because I haven't used anything from high school, man. I mean, you know what I mean, dude. So anyways, I think I've made my point. All right, you know, would you rather, you know, get advice from somebody who's read about it, or would you rather get advice from some motherfucker who's done it for real, who's actually set foot there and touched it, whatever it is? All right, that's my point, man. All right, so if you guys are gonna send me an email, man, for sure check your fucking tone and don't insult me and then expect to be cool, because we're not cool, man. All right, that was some bullshit you just typed me. All right, so you want to try again? nojokestriking@gmail.com. Bitches. Instagram @BraytonHoward. Please like my Facebook page, facebook.com/NoJokeHoward. Love you guys. Peace.